Hey guys, it's Leia.
Lauren.
And Dad.
And welcome to our first YouTube video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell button.
So you get a notification every time we upload. So today's our first video, as you can tell. And we're going to be doing the most basic thing you can on a YouTube channel, a Q&A. So I went on my TikTok and I asked my followers and my friends what questions you wanted us to answer. And we got some questions in, so let's go ahead and answer them. First question is, if you can go anywhere in the world, where would you go and who would you go with? Dad?
If I can go anywhere in the world, I would go back in time. I would, with my dad, who's no longer here with us. But I would go back in time with my dad when he was young and hang out with him as a young man.
I would go to Bora Bora, and I would go.
That sounds boring.
It's a tropical island.
Sorry.
I would go to Bora Bora, and I would go with. Leia.
Oh. I would go to New York and I would go with my best friend Victoria. Hey Victoria. Next question. Who's your favorite singer/rapper? Dad?
/rapper.
So you can pick either one or you can pick both.
Favorite rapper of all time, no doubt about it. Tupac Shakur.
That's good. Lauren?
Singer, Naya Rivera. Rapper, Tupac.
My favorite singer has to be either Naya Rivera or Diana Agron, and favorite rapper is my dad. Okay, well this question is for me and Lauren because Dad, you already have a job. But
wait, but this is dream job.
This is dream job. So what's your dream job, guys?
Dad, if you weren't a barber, what would your dream job be? Unless a barber is your dream job.
My dream job would probably be a famous rapper on stage performing in front of thousands of people in a large stadium. That would probably be my dream job.
I would be a fashion designer because I love fashion and I love how other people express how they like to feel with fashion.
My dream job is to be an actress or to be somewhere on Broadway.
On Broadway.
Okay. What's your favorite color? Dad?
Blue.
Yellow.
Blue.
You too.
Put
in the comments. They look exactly alike.
Put in the comments if you think we look alike. Put in the comments if you think we look alike.
Like the video if you think they look alike.
What's your favorite shoe brand?
Easy.
Those are fresh.
Nikes, that is.
My favorite shoe brand has to be Nike.
Yeah, Nike. Like Nike Jordans.
Period. Next question. I've never been asked this question, and I guess it's like a huge debate. Which is better, apple juice or orange juice?
Orange juice.
Apple juice.
Dad, which is better, orange juice or apple juice?
It's actually, for me, would be orange and cran apple mixed.
That's true, but that's not the question.
Okay, but out of the two, I would say
orange juice.
I would drink orange juice before I would drink apple juice if I had a choice.
juice is great. Okay.
But orange juice and cranberry juice, if you like pour like a lot of orange juice and put some cranberry juice in, you can have a sunrise because like a sunrise. And if you pour like a lot of cranberry juice and a little bit of orange juice, you can have a sunset because it's a lot darker.
We got that from my dad.
Yep.
Which famous?
That's one of my famous Landro cocktails. You can make it virgin or with liqueur.
Which famous person would you never want to meet?
Donald Trump.
We're not trying to expose people out here.
But I'm about to. So go ahead so I can say who mine is.
Okay, so I would pick Doja Cat because she is currently canceled and she will be because she was giving out
the N-word
pass
passed to
to
white people.
yes.
So we'll leave her canceled.
I don't like
I have no idea what they're talking about, but
she's a famous singer.
If she says it, I'm backing my baby.
Okay. One famous person I've never wanted to meet, and I'm going to look y'all right in the eye and say, Leah Michelle, if you're watching this, you are an amazing actress, an amazing singer, but the way you portray yourself, and I've never want to meet you. You're so she's an amazing singer. Separate the act from the artist. The artist may not be what they are. I'm gonna say it like that. Leah Michelle. We love Glee. We love Glee. But Leah Michelle, you're canceled, ma'am. What is the best and worst purchase you've ever made?
Please don't say other things. Please don't say other things you're gonna say.
The best purchase I've ever made, that's a good question, was probably my old school car. And
wait.
And
you have an OTC.
And
OTC stands for old timey
old-timey
car.
car.
And I do not like old timey cars. They're not okay.
and
Modern cars are the best.
my worst purchase was probably I bought a fake Rolex on the street one day. I was a lot younger. I was living in Atlanta, and I was downtown on Peachtree, and a guy was selling Rolexes walking up the street, and the young dumb me thought that it was a good purchase, and I spent $300 on a fake Rolex, and it was really a Folex.
Fake Rolex. Okay, my best purchase, since I don't really have necessities and I'm only 11.
Or money.
Probably the best purchase I've ever made is to keep myself clean. So I go to Bath and Body Works. So I think the best purchase I've ever made is something I bought from Bath and Body Works. And the worst purchase I've ever made.
What was the worst thing you made me buy?
No, I have something that I bought that was not okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Target and
something always at Target.
I got some headsets when I was like 6. It was some Hello Kitty headsets, and they broke 2 days later.
Cheap.
My best purchase I've made was it was a Naira Rivera autograph that I got. I will keep that forever. And the worst purchase I've ever made is worst purchase I've ever made. Oh, I went on Wish. Don't buy off of Wish. I went on Wish and I bought a 100. It's a pack of 100 fake nails with no glue. So I just have fake nails, fake plastic nails all around my house. No glue. Worst purchase I've ever made. Worst $3 I've ever spent. Um, which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life? I'll go because I have mine. My, I feel like somebody who would be really boring is Jughead from Riverdale. He just seems like someone who has nothing fun to do or talk about.
He probably talk about
Investigating.
a murder.
Probably.
I feel like so today I was thinking of Caillou because I thought he'd be really boring. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think the fictional character that would be the worst to me would be Arthur. I don't know what he is. He probably looks like a mouse or a cat. I don't know what he is, but he got some glasses, and I'll probably insert a picture of him right over there. And he just doesn't look fun to me. He doesn't look someone that would be fun and adventurous.
Yeah.
Probably Thanos.
That's so good.
Probably Thanos.
Yeah.
That's so
He
good.
But
just-
before you can meet him, he would probably kill you.
He just seems boring.
You'd see no, because he can snap you away.
He seems boring.
I am inevitable.
Okay. Next one. What is the dumbest way you've injured yourself? I'll go first. So the dumbest way I've injured myself or have hurt myself was 6th grade. I bought a pair of Jordans and didn't wear like the calf high Nike socks, and I like rubbed the back of my ankle really bad, and it hurt really bad. And my dad was like, "Why would you wear them? Why would you do that?" And let's just say
you wore some Jordans every day with no socks until they
were furry and leather.
They rubbed the skin off the back of your foot and sent you to the hospital. That's chronicles of wearing Jordans.
So now I am very responsible with my Jordans.
So for me, this is probably when I was like 7 or 6, but out our front door, we have a step and it goes down onto the driveway. So I walked out and I tripped over the thing, and my palm hit the concrete and I got a bruise on my palm.
That's the worst you've gotten?
Yes.
Well, my most recent dumbest injury, I was making a pizza, and I took the pizza out the oven and forgot the pan was hot, and my arm hit the pan and burned my arm. So this is a cooking wound.
Oh wait, I have another one. So since you said mine is boring and not a good injury, quote, quote, quote.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if you remember this, but when our grandma had a flip phone, I was trying to give her the flip phone through the back seat, and then she smashed my hand through the car door.
I do remember that. That was pretty bad.
Yeah. You don't remember when the can of...
Oh, so when I was little, I was going to get some fruit snacks. I was like probably 1 or 2, and I was crying. I was going to go get some fruit snacks out the closet, and then a soup can fell on my head, and now I have this every time I squint.
I don't think they heard. What fell on your head?
A can of soup.
That's probably your dumbest injury. That can of soup right there. That Campbell's knot.
Stop! Don't talk about my Campbell's injury.
What celebrity would you rate a perfect 10, male and female?
Well, male, the first person comes to my mind is Black Panther. What was his name?
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman. I mean, he was, for what I can see, he seemed to be a very intelligent guy. He was great on screen, and everything I saw him in so far, he was a 10. and I think he just had a bright, bright future. And he was humble, and the way he handled himself, with us not knowing what he was dealing with, but he was still filming movies, being sick, and the way how professional he was, and the way he handled that, he definitely gets ranked 10 in my eye.
Female.
Okay, female.
Go ahead with your male, then
We'll go through male and then we'll go through female.
Male, I would say either Kevin Hart or The Rock, because they're so good on screen. They have such a good personality. They seem so fun to hang out with, and even though like, Kevin Hart's like real small and stuff, he just seems like someone that would be fun to hang out with, and they're really good on screen, like how Dad said, they're really good on screen. And yeah, we love Moana. Shout out to you, The Rock.
We do love Moana.
We love Moana.
We love the song.
The hair, the bod.
My
staring at a demigod.
Okay, we'll get copyrighted for that. But my male has to be Will Smith. Will Smith is mine. He just seems like such a great guy. Like my dad said, a lot. He carries himself in a great way. He's, you know, I've been watching iRobot and I Am Legend, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air my whole life, and you know, he just is my male role model. Me wanting to be an actress, I look up to him. So, Will Smith.
Okay, female.
I'll go first.
You just went.
Oh, well then go. Let it go.
Go ahead.
My female would be that's kind of hard because I have two, but I'll split them in half. Living, Diana Agron is just an amazing actress, and you know, her wanting to be on Broadway and her being a singer just really opened my eyes to anybody can be what they want to be. And Naya Rivera, she played such an amazing character on Glee. She opened a lot of people's eyes up to just being different is okay. Not everybody is the same. And she's my role model. They're both 10 in my eyes.
You have to be unique if you get that Glee joke.
You have to be unique if you get that Glee joke. Right.
Female, I would probably say Sabrina Carpenter. She's a good singer. She's a good actress. She looks really funny from the videos that she's been in, like different YouTube videos, like with Eliza Koshy. She's also a good 10. But so that's a good person. Sabrina Carpenter. She looks really fun to hang out with, and I just think that she's really fun all around.
Side note, I have no idea who they're talking about. I don't know none of those people. But I would say when you talk about perfect 10s and you talk about entertainment, female, it has to be Beyonce.
Oh!
I mean, B is just, when you talk about singing, performing, even acting, I mean, dancing. I mean, Beyonce is probably in my lifetime, she is the greatest female entertainer that I've ever seen. So, and she's beautiful. So, when you talk about a 10 all around, it would have to be the leader of the Beehive.
And we just got our food up today. And we will probably put our socials.
We'll put our socials in the link below. I'm forgetting all about that. We'll put our socials in the link below.
Your social security number?
No. Like our TikTok. Okay.
You ain't about to put your social on YouTube.
What is the most random thing you've ever watched all the way through on Netflix? Not YouTube. I'll
The
go.
most random.
Most
thing?
random thing. I watched. I watched The Social Dilemma with my mother, and she was like, "Leia, you have to watch The Social Dilemma. You have to take less time on your phone or whatever." So she was like, watch it, and we watched it all the way through, and let me tell you, that was the most boring thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
The most random thing I watched on YouTube, I actually just watched it. If you get a chance, go on YouTube, just put in Filipinos living in a graveyard. And I mean, it's the most, just put that in, go on YouTube, put that in, and there's an episode on Vice about these people in the Philippines that were homeless, and they started living in a graveyard, and then now it's turned into like a whole city, and they live in a graveyard amongst obviously dead people, but they live on top of tombstones inside of a grave. I mean, it's crazy, but that's the most recent, just the weirdest thing, most random thing I've seen on YouTube.
Oh, damn, I was just gonna say.
No, most random thing you've seen on YouTube
Or Netflix.
or Netflix. Oh, did you say YouTube or Netflix?
I said YouTube or Netflix, but we can do both. Ooh, that fire went burning up.
Our fireplace is keeping us warm. It's chilly in Los Angeles.
Chilly in LA.
In these windy times.
It's chilly in LA.
Okay, Lauren.
Go, Booby.
Okay, most random thing that I watched all the way through.
It's probably those things you look at on YouTube. Weird
First of all,
he's talking about Inquisitor Master. If you
first
guys
of all,
watch
no one
Inquisitor
talks
Master.
about my miraculous ladybug like
Oh.
that. No one talks about
Miraculous.
No one talks about
Okay.
No one talks about Aaronette like that.
Aaronette? Oh.
Adrian Marinette.
Okay.
Yoga Times.
Oh,
y'all.
So the most random thing I had watched was the 2016 election, because that's when Trump won.
That's great. That's cool.
YouTube, please don't demonetize us.
Please don't demonetize us. We're just trying to live our life. Oh, if you could try any food in the world, what would it be? Ooh, I got mine. I'm gonna go because y'all seem like y'all thinking.
I know.
Any food in the world, something I've never tried, or something
that you've never tried.
Go ahead, give me a chance.
Mine is what's that called? It's escargot.
That's what I was gonna say.
Escargot, the snails.
The snails, because
there's some snails right outside.
I don't want to try those.
They
the ones that have been in the dirt. But everybody says they're
everyone
good.
says they're delicious. They're like a French delicacy. I will kick you up the YouTube channel.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I will try too, because people say that they're really good and they're like a French delicacy or like a Europe delicacy. What's it called?
Escargot. 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 Oh, let's just say what.
And they're like dark. They're like black.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go.
Well, I love
good burger.
I love Mexican food, and I've gone to Mexico and eaten. I mean, I would say probably maybe going to Jamaica and having some
of their food,
good Jamaican food with some fresh seafood right out the ocean, sitting right on some white sands, enjoying some lobster tails right on the white sandy beach with some Jamaican food, with some Jamaican music playing in the background with a nice Jamaican rum punch.
Okay, next question. So, Dad, this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
And since I've only been in one era, what is what is your favorite
Easy,
era?
the 90s.
That goes with my. Well, that goes with my.
I don't care what your question was.
Year
the 90s.
I was going to say, what's your favorite era?
The 90s.
What year in the 90s?
I mean,
1990.
all of the 90s. It's not really a favorite year.
Like the 90s seems so.
But the 90s was just everything. Sports and music. The greatest rap era of all times. The greatest sporting era of all times. I was in my youth in the 90s, so the greatest
years of your life.
Yeah, some of the greatest times of my life, some of the greatest moments of my life, the 90s. Oh, and don't forget about the 90s R&B. The best R&B music came from the 90s. So the 90s era was the best era, and you guys missed out on it. But
I did miss out
on this YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm going to introduce you to some of my music.
We're going to be doing reactions.
And then I'll let you introduce me to some of your weird music.
Gonna be
an all
type of channel. Because we're going to do a lot of different stuff on here.
Who is your hero?
Michelle Obama. We love Michelle Obama.
My hero has to be Michelle Obama.
My hero is my parents.
Dad, we meant, well, yeah, that too.
I mean, it's my parents. My dad, my mom, those are my heroes.
True.
Those are my heroes. That's who went to bat for me.
True.
That's who set the path for me to be able to do for you. So my heroes are my parents.
Good. What is your favorite family vacation? I know mine. My favorite is when my whole family, me, my sister, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, we all went to Texas. And we went
we read Storm, and
we read These Horses, Storm and Sassy, and they were so fun.
Storm and Sassy.
Storm and Sassy.
Yeah, didn't they?
No, they didn't die.
No, Sassy died, right?
I don't know. We're not getting into
Sassy, the mom. Storm was her son.
But can you guide it? So we went to San Antonio and we stayed in this beautiful, the JW Marriott, and they had a water slide.
The JW Marriott, San Antonio,
and it was so fun. We went with our cousins. I sadly ended up getting sick, but then after I got over it, we had such a great time, and
food was great. Room was great. Water slides were great.
Family time was amazing. They had s'mores. They had family night.
We saw a lot of wildlife.
We saw I think they did like a movie night, and then but it wasn't raining, but there was still like lightning. So it was a movie night with lightning, and we were in like the lazy river. That was just so fun. So that was my favorite.
Can I say two?
Vacation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to pick. So on my mom's side, I would pick Yosemite but sadly I also got sick and I threw up at Yosemite, like literally right at Yosemite, and everyone was watching me. But I threw up on a rock, and it was really fun. And we had a 2-story condo.
That was
And we went swimming, and it was
we
went fishing. I didn't catch anything, but we went fishing. And then on my dad's side, I'd probably say the best one was when we went to Las Vegas. But when it was me, Leia, you, and Bria.
Yes.
And you got the Luxor room, but then we didn't like that, so we had to switch it to another
And we
room.
went to the Hoover Dam. Oh, that was just so fun.
Yeah.
You don't like
What was yours?
You don't like to move.
I think mine's was probably this is before you guys were even thought of, but my family trip, my favorite one was when me and my mom and my brother and sister went to yes.
I was like, is there a secret?
We
room
went
that I
to
don't know about?
we drove to the World's Fair in Vancouver, Canada, and
You've been to Canada?
we drove to the World's
When
Fair.
you've been to Canada?
We drove to the World's Fair, and it was like National Lampoon's Vacation. We were in this van, and all kind of things happened on the way there, but we finally got there, and it was just it was fun, and just it was a hot mess, but fun.
Okay. Next question. Okay, so this is the last question.
Yeah.
This
Because we're running on 30
we're running on 30 minutes. So, last question is, what are your top 3 favorite TV shows? I have one. There
Top 3 favorite TV shows of all time?
Of all time, or something you can put it all together, something old,
I mean, that's
something
hard,
new,
but
current.
I mean, that's hard. But top of all time, it would have to be Martin, The Cosby Show, and that's tough. This last one just have to put in there. Good Times. Martin, Cosby Show, and Good Times would be my top 3 of all time.
Of all time, I would say Miraculous Ladybug. Probably Girl Meets World.
That's also a really good one.
Girl Meets World and TV shows.
You can do 2. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Miraculous Ladybug, Girl Meets World, and again, Sliding
Riverdale. My top 3 shows would have to be, since I'm a teen, I'm in that teen era, so kind of Glee. Glee is one of my favorite shows. Pretty Little Liars, and if I want to throw it back, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So you guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.
And again, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. And we'll link our socials below.
Social media is our TikTok.
Yes, not our social security number.
Since you want to make that joke. And we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for living with the Landros.
Bye.
Bye.